Ram fans, first off, I might have to owe you either an explanation or apology for this season because I tried something different. I wanted to see how just I post things with written reviews only, just off of curiosity and just trying to spice things up a little bit. Mixed feelings about how it went, and mixed feelings with the results, and mixed feelings about how I feel about it all. So it might be just I need to do both, to be honest with you. So that's what it's been for those of you who are on YouTube and do watch and subscribe to our videos. We appreciate it. We did not forget about you. Just wanted to try something different for an overall picture. Having said that, I think I do miss the talking of the audience that listens back and interacts. So let's get right into things with a semifinal matchup of VCU and St. Louis. First off, if you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to the Coach and Crew Show. We do comment about VCU. We follow them passionately throughout. I've been following VCU, golly, for decades now. Go back into the early 80s. So big support of that. And big supporter of the Coach and Crew Show is Whalehook Agency. So visit whalehookagency.com for all your promotional needs. Game itself was played on Saturday after a one-day bye by the A10. There's still mixed reactions of why that is. The word I'm hearing is to give the players a day off. Well, that's just stupid. Now, you can look at the results of tonight's game and say, hey, whoa, 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 where's the fire? That's a great idea. But it's just dumb. One, the selection committee itself puts very little emphasis on the Sunday games. So there's like 6 championships or 5 championships on that selection Sunday. They are too busy trying to finalize the seedings and make the final 1 or 2 selections if they already have not, and they're having to put multiple seedings out together. So they're not paying attention to the championship game as much as they should be. And it's true for not just for the A10, but the Big Ten, the SEC, and all the other ones, the American, and even the Ivy. Okay. 2, you lose all momentum of the tournament. All momentum of the tournament as far as, even coverage from the fan point of view. The day off just does nothing. And then 3, furthermore, it takes away the 1 o'clock advantage or the noon advantage or even the 11:30 a.m. in some cases advantage for the 1 seed, and even in the nighttime schedule, the 2 seed. So there's the time slot advantage. I'm just not a fan of it at all. Game itself, now that we're a couple minutes into the video, hopefully you're still watching. VCU just came out and just shot lights out, period, and just never looked back. And one of the strengths about VCU all season has been it's not just making shots, because anybody can make a shot. It's good to great shot selection that allows easier shots or open shots. That comes down to coaching, all right? And today was an evidence of the coaching that Mike Rhodes is doing. So pay attention to that, of the shot selection process. Rams only forced something like 16 turnovers. Now, 10 of them were steals, so havoc was in full force. And now they had 7 turnovers they forced in the first 7 minutes of the game, but it was still only a 5-point game at halftime. Second half, it was just like, okay, we're here to play. We're here for real. They got it as big as 25 at one point, 80-55, before St. Louis just came back those final 3 or 4 minutes when maybe it was an attention span thing, maybe it was a let off the gas pedal thing. But VCU had multiple double-digit scores. They had 5 of their players in double digits. Ace, the leader of the team, ACC Player of the Year, A10 Player of the Year, and A10 Defensive Player of the Year, had 13 points and 6 assists. Okay. Jalen Deloach, he only had 9 points, but it was an inside presence throughout. Leading all scorers was Jaden Nunn. What a game. What a game. 3 3-pointers as well. He had 18 points. Nick Kern added 6. Brandon Johns had 16, and just inside, he knew how to play, and he was simply just better than his opposite today. Easy enough. Jameer off the bench had 15 points, and even made 2 3-pointers. Zeb Jackson added to the scoring, and David Shriver threw in 11, nailing 3 3-pointers. Actually, I should do like this, like he does, not this, like I do. So added 3 3-pointers. VCU is now in the championship game tomorrow at 1 p.m. As far as the NCAA tournament is concerned, VCU pretty much just needs to win tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. Pick your poison. Whoever you want to root for more that you think matches up best with VCU on Sunday, root for that team right now, whether it's Dayton or Fordham. Here's the reasons. VCU pretty much has to win the conference tournament. They'll lock up, I feel, a solid 12 seed. And here's why. Their matrix and what we assume are the measurables that are the selection committee is looking at, the panel of 12 that look at, just don't bode well for VCU this season. It's just not breaking right. If Dayton is, quote unquote, the best win this season, and Dayton's floating back and forth between a quad 2 and a quad 1 team, they just don't have many of those quality opponents by numbers, not by actual on court and name of team and program this season as they have in some years past, and just possibly because of just the strength of the league overall. So they're pretty locked in that. I do not think they're going to get an at-large bid if they lose. That might be a tough pill to swallow because outside of Vanderbilt, they're probably one of the best teams in the country, hottest teams in the country right now, playing outside of like the Kansases and possibly even the Alabamas of the world. So VCU is doing everything right. They're going to have to win one more game. They'll get on the 12 line. They'll play a 5 seed. And if the break goes right, folks, they could be in Greensboro with a possible second round matchup with UVA. How cool would that be? So things could go VCU's way. And like I said earlier, the beauty about this team is just they take great shots, and their defense is tops in the nation. All right, top 10 in the nation in turnover percentage, top 10 in the nation and turnovers forced. It's true havoc. It's scoring efficiency defense, top 10 in the nation. So their defense is where it starts it off, and then they have great shot selection. The formula is working for Mike Rhodes and the VCU squad this season. It's something to get excited about, and that you haven't been, if you haven't been all season, it's something definitely excited about. They just have to be in a win on Sunday position, and they're going to have that chance. They get some rest, good night's sleep. Hopefully the daylight savings time frame change thing doesn't screw them up too much. And then we wait and see on Selection Sunday. So thanks for watching. Comment away below. What's your thoughts on VCU's this season and the ramp up on the A10 tournament itself? Like, subscribe. Let's go VCU. And we'll talk to you going into the NCAA game, hopefully.